Hi there, and welcome to the Celeb Tea, the heartbreaking fall of Aaron Phypers. From Hollywood glamour to financial despair, there was a time when Aaron Phypers' life looked picture perfect. Married to Denise Richards, one of Hollywood's most admired actresses, Aaron was often seen living a comfortable, even enviable life. Together, they radiated happiness, both on and off the screen. But today, that same man is fighting just to keep a roof over his head. Reports claim Aaron is broke and desperately trying to raise $150,000 to avoid homelessness, a shocking fall from grace that has left fans stunned and heartbroken. Aaron Phypers' journey from comfort to crisis didn't happen overnight. When he and Denise Richards tied the knot in 2018, many believed they were a match made in Hollywood heaven. Their chemistry seemed genuine, their affection real, and their energy as a couple unmatched. During Denise's stint on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, viewers saw glimpses of their life together, moments that painted a portrait of love, mutual support, and emotional connection. But as it turns out, much of that idyllic picture was hiding something fragile. Behind the cameras and smiles, their marriage was reportedly under increasing strain. Financial pressures, personal conflicts, and growing emotional distance began to chip away at the foundation they had built. By the time they quietly went their separate ways, only a few close friends knew how dire Aaron's circumstances truly were. Today, those private struggles have become painfully public. Sources close to Aaron say his financial situation has spiraled so badly that he's reaching out to friends, family, and even former colleagues for help. He allegedly needs $150,000 simply to pay his debts and avoid losing his home. Once comfortable in Los Angeles' affluent circles, Aaron now finds himself teetering on the edge of homelessness, a reality that few could have predicted just a few years ago. People who know him describe a man who is emotionally exhausted, yet still fighting to regain stability. He's been candid about his situation, telling those around him that he's doing everything he can to stay afloat. Unfortunately, his once promising wellness business, which focused on frequency and energy healing, has reportedly been struggling ever since his separation from Denise. Without consistent clients or steady income, Aaron's finances collapsed faster than anyone anticipated. The contrast between his current state and his former public image is heartbreaking. Fans remember Aaron as the calm, centered, almost spiritual figure who stood beside Denise on reality television. She often praised him as a healer who guided her through life's challenges, someone deeply connected to holistic living and inner peace. Now, the healer himself seems to be the one in need of healing. Reports even suggest that Aaron has reached out to Denise Richards for help, though whether she responded remains uncertain. Their communication since the separation has reportedly been minimal, as Denise has focused on her career, her children, and building a new chapter in her life. Still, for someone who once shared such deep emotional ties, hearing that her former partner is in this kind of distress can't be easy. Friends of Aaron describe the situation as both tragic and humbling. The man who once enjoyed Malibu sunsets, luxury homes, and media attention now finds himself on the verge of losing everything. Some say he's already sold off personal belongings and is working odd jobs just to get by. But with California's living costs climbing higher than ever, survival is proving difficult. His struggle is no longer about maintaining a lifestyle, it's about holding on to basic dignity. Observers and fans alike are left asking the same question: how did things go so wrong? Was it mismanagement, failed business ventures, or simply the domino effect of bad luck following a painful breakup? In Hollywood, fortunes are as fragile as fame, and Aaron's story serves as a reminder that no one, no matter how glamorous their life once appeared, is immune to life's unpredictable downturns. The cost of a Hollywood dream. During his marriage to Denise Richards, Aaron Phypers had ambitions beyond television appearances. He ran a wellness and frequency healing business where he promoted holistic treatments and energy-based therapies. The concept was unconventional but intriguing, attracting a modest list of clients. some even from Hollywood's wellness-obsessed elite. At first, it seemed like Aaron had found his calling, combining spirituality, science, and personal healing into a career that matched his personality. But while the business carried promise, it never became a major financial success. It operated more like a passion project than a lucrative enterprise, and once his marriage ended, the strain became too heavy to carry alone. Without Denise's emotional and financial support, the company reportedly began to crumble. Bills piled up, clients dwindled, and soon Aaron was left facing the harsh reality of running a business without the resources to sustain it. Those close to him say that this professional downfall took an enormous toll on his confidence. The man, once described as peaceful and grounded, started to feel lost and disconnected. People who've spoken to him privately claim he feels forgotten by the world, a person who once stood beside a Hollywood star but now finds himself navigating survival without the spotlight's glow. What makes Aaron's story so heartbreaking isn't just his financial hardship, but the emotional loneliness that seems to accompany it. Friends say he believed his energy healing work would provide steady income and a sense of purpose. Instead, the opposite happened. His dreams unraveled, leaving behind not only debt, but also deep emotional fatigue. For Denise Richards, hearing about Aaron's struggles must carry a bittersweet sting. Though their marriage ended years ago, the memories they shared, the life they once built, and the emotional bond they displayed before millions of viewers don't just vanish. Denise has since focused on rebuilding her own life, balancing motherhood, acting, and new business ventures. She's known for her resilience, a woman who's faced public scrutiny, heartbreak, and career turbulence with grace. Yet, no matter how far she's moved on, learning that her former husband is struggling so deeply must be difficult to process. Neither Denise nor Aaron has made any public comment about his financial situation, leaving fans to wonder if she'll offer assistance or reach out privately. Given her compassionate nature, some believe she might quietly help him, while others think she's chosen to maintain distance from a painful chapter in her past. Regardless of her decision, the situation serves as a stark reminder of how quickly fortunes can change, even in a place as glittering as Hollywood. In a city that thrives on image, Aaron's decline is a reality check. Fame, love, and wealth can disappear in an instant, replaced by the kind of uncertainty most people never see coming. His story highlights how fragile success can be, how one setback, one broken relationship, or one failed venture can start a chain reaction that changes everything. People familiar with Aaron's situation say he's doing his best to stay hopeful. Despite his current struggles, he still believes he can rebuild. He's reportedly looking for new opportunities, trying to stabilize his finances, and considering ways to revive his wellness business in a more sustainable form. Friends describe him as a fighter, someone who refuses to give up, even when the odds are stacked against him. Still, it's hard not to feel sympathy. Once photographed smiling beside Denise at glamorous events, Aaron is now battling the harshest realities of everyday life. His plea for $150,000 to avoid homelessness isn't just about money. It's a desperate call for a second chance. It represents the pain of losing not only financial security, but also identity, reputation, and self-worth. In Hollywood, stories like Aaron's often fade quickly. The spotlight moves on, the audience forgets, and those who once lived in luxury are left behind. But perhaps Aaron's journey shouldn't just be seen as a downfall. Maybe it's the beginning of something new. Many people have rebuilt their lives from rock bottom, finding strength and clarity in moments of despair. If Aaron can channel that same resilience he once showed beside Denise, he may yet find his way back to stability. His story is more than gossip. It's a cautionary tale about the fragility of success and the unpredictability of life. Behind the glitz and glamour, behind every red carpet smile, there's a human being who can break, stumble, and fall just like anyone else. For now, Aaron Phypers' future remains uncertain. But if there's one thing his life teaches us, it's that no fall is final. From the deepest lows, new beginnings can still emerge. And maybe, just maybe, this painful chapter will become the foundation for the comeback he never saw coming.